Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx. And I am here to take care of the Pisces. Pisces, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Pisces as a sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. So we got Pisces, and then the last sign for November, which I'll be doing this week, will be Libra, and then we're down for November. All right. So let's get into y'all's reading. Quick shout out to my Patreon. If y'all don't like to wait for me to upload content on here, you can always subscribe, sign up, whatever you want to call it, to my Patreon. And I always post content on there daily. Right now, I'm working on angel number series. All right. So let's jump into y'all's reading and let's see what it is that you need to surrender and what signs you'll be receiving. All right. So I was just telling Pisces when I was doing the new moon and Scorpio video yesterday that y'all are going to be in this period where you're going to be taking some risks. Okay, I see that miracles are coming up. You got two cards I've never seen y'all have before. You got surrender your attachment to results is the first card that came out first. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly can sabotage a desired outcome. All right, so you got some attachments here. It could be that you're really attached to the way things you want them to unfold, the way that they're supposed to look, and try not to get too attached to that because you have surrender to miracles. All right, with miracles, that's things that come out of nowhere. It's things that you don't plan for. They just seem to happen. You didn't know how or why. So surrender to those miracles. All right, be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So you're going into a place that miracles are trying to find you, but you can't be so attached to, oh my gosh, I got to figure out a plan. I gotta do this a certain way, and this has to be like this and this and this. No. Spirit wants you to just surrender to the miracles and let go of the attachment to the results. All right, do your part and then let go of the rest. You got support for signs you're going to be receiving. So you're going to be receiving support from your angels in the forms of coins. All right. So if you find like random coins in weird places like pennies, or most people find pennies, but it can be any type of coins, dimes. This is support from your spirit guides here. All right. And then you have whole mystery. So you're going into the unknown here, but it's a place where you're going to have to really detach from trying to figure it all out. All right. And then you had this card that fell out with these, which was the Wasp card, jealousy. So you could be facing some envy right now when it comes to your life plans, or maybe you're envious about what other people have going on. But try not to be jealous because everybody is running their own race. Everybody has their own issues, their own setbacks that they have to face. All right, you got this tower peeking out. Let's get into your reading. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let me spray my hands so I can shuffle these cards. All right, Pisces. What is the current energy for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at this time, please, Spirit? All right, Queen of Cups. What's the current energy for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right. I think this card did come out for you yesterday. Hold on, I'll show y'all. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 8 of Cups in reverse. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. A lot of stuff fell. Okay, we're going to just take these out right now. All right, so a lot of you, I feel, are being driven by your emotions right now, and you're trying to let your emotions take the lead. I feel like that might be what's most comfortable for you rather than, you know, being in just logical state of mind, because you know you're a water sign. You got the Queen of Cups here. All right, so this can be you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements you might also have in your chart. But I feel like a lot of you are trying to just be in an emotionally stable place. That's what you really want right now. You want to be emotionally content and you want to be emotionally stable. All right, but I also feel like others of you you're in this contemplation. Okay, you got the 8 of Cups in reverse and the World card in reverse. That's a strong energy. And the 8 of Swords, that's a strong energy of you wanting more for yourself, wanting to walk away, wanting to go embark on a new journey or explore uncharted territory, but at the same time feeling like, you know, there's something that's incomplete in your life. Okay, there's a lack of closure here, and it could be fear. 8 of Swords, that's keeping you stuck. Maybe you've trapped yourself with all of these fears, all of these attachments, all of these thoughts about what will happen if you walk away, what will happen if you go do your own thing, if you look for something else. But I'm feeling a lot of like resistance when it comes to being able to fully walk away from something that you've already thought about abandoning. Okay, this can be a state of mind, this can be a relationship, this could be anything. Tell me more. Let's find out what this is specifically that you've been thinking of leaving behind. What is this for Pisces with the 8 of Cups in reverse? But for some reason, you keep getting pulled back. Tell me more. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus with the 8 of Cups in reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Cups. Okay, for some of you, this is a friendship here. This is a friendship. For some of you, this is a third-party situation that you've been stuck in limbo with. All right, you got the 3 of Cups in reverse. So some type of breakup or disharmony with a friend group possibly, or like I said, can be a third-party situation that you're still holding on to hope that it's going to change, or you've been put as an option in some way. Can be at your job where you're not getting the recognition that you deserve. It's somewhere where there is a lack of feeling like you're included. Okay, you want to be included here. Can even be your family. Can be an air sign as well that you're dealing with. You got Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So this can either be you or this can be the other person you're dealing with. So if this is you with the Queen of Swords, you could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. And you're in this place where you're ready to just cut something off. Okay, and it could be you're ready to do this in a harsh way, in a very stern way. Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords can be pretty harsh. Or you're dealing with a person where this person is very harsh all the time with you. And, you know, you could be someone who's a little more sensitive. And so dealing with these harsh energies just doesn't work for you. All right, but I feel like y'all are already out the door, but you're still holding on to hope. Whatever hope this is, it could be holding on because of anger, could be because of jealousy, could be any reason why you find like you're lingering here with these people that you're disconnected from or detached from in a way. All right, you got the 9 of Cups. So for many of you, you're gonna find more fulfillment than you know if you decide to abandon this situation. I want to clarify a little bit more with the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Tell me about the 3 of Cups in reverse, please. I just don't feel like y'all are completely happy with your friends or your family situation, something like that. You're just not satisfied with, and so you're thinking of abandoning it, but for whatever reason, you're still looking back at it. Tell me about the 3 of Cups in reverse. Hold on, y'all. Tell me about the 3 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Swords. It can be out of ego for many of you guys. Okay, that's what I feel like. What else we got here? It can be out of ego. It can be out of love that you still, you know, care about these people. You, like I said, some of y'all just have faith here. You got the 5 of Swords. So for many of you, it's like you hold on to this connection out of ego or out of pride. Can be a definite Gemini energy here. Or it's someone that you do care about deeply, or you're afraid that you could miss out on an opportunity with this person if you decide to walk away. So you're trying to keep the faith here, Pisces. But you know, for many of you guys, if you find that you're just not happy in a situation, fulfilled, you know, completely fulfilled, and like, sorry y'all, I lost my train of thought because I was looking at this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. But you'll never miss an opportunity that is meant for you. Okay, I want y'all to remember that. And so you could be playing like this tit for tat game with the 5 of Swords with people where it's like, you know, they do something for you or you do something for them, and then it's like, but nobody really gets the true validation that they're looking for, or like the true emotional fulfillment that they're looking for in the situation. Okay, Pisces. So that's y'all's general energy right now that's going on for you. Okay, so let's look at what advice we have for y'all. What is the advice for Pisces in regards to the situation with many of you dealing with this? All right, you got the Ace of Wands that just tried to come out. Hold on, y'all. What else we got for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? 3 of Swords. Ooh. Ooh. What else is the advice here? What else is the advice? I feel like a lot of you are going to have to listen to your intuition here, all right? For some, it's an ending coming up here. You got the Death card, Scorpio again showing up here. High Priestess, Pisces, Strong Pisces, Moon card. Both of those are Pisces cards. So Pisces, you're coming up on a choice here. You're coming up on a choice. It could be that you're, you got, like I said, Three of Swords. It can be a separation. For your advice is to go through this separation, go through this grieving process, understand when something is ending, or understand when you're transforming and you're growing apart from people. I feel like a lot of you Pisces are in this place where you are growing apart, okay? You are moving away from people, and that's kind of happening with everybody. Everybody has the same theme in this reading, but it hurts. It's not easy. You could feel betrayed. You could feel alone, neglected. You don't want to be alone, but I feel like this is a situation where maybe you don't have a lot of physical evidence that supports your decision to walk away or to separate yourself or to leave, whatever it is. And this is something you just got to trust your intuition on. Okay, you got to believe yourself. If you were looking for a sign, validation in this reading specifically, that you have to do what's best for you. You can't heal everybody. Virgo and Pisces, we got this thing where we want to fix everybody, want to heal everybody. But I see like there's going to be something better for you, for sure. Okay, you got that Ace of Wands energy and you got that Six of Wands. So I do feel like a lot of you are in this place where you're really not being appreciated as much as you should be or you want to be, and so it hurts you because you want that validation from these people specifically, but because you're not getting it, you're feeling like, okay, well, I have to, I'm transforming, my needs are changing, I gotta separate myself from this energy where people are not appreciating me, they're not praising me. And then once you decide to do that and you follow your intuition with that Six of Wands energy, you're going to be more validated, and there's going to be something else that comes in for you. And that's like with the aces, that's like where miracles can happen. Where's that card? All right, with the Surrender to Miracles, that's where miracles can come in when you listen to your intuition, even if you don't have a lot of solid evidence about where it is you should go, about why you're doing it in the first place. It's just a feeling. Pisces, you're intuitive. All right, you are the sign of spirituality. All right, and so sometimes you don't have evidence, sometimes you can't pinpoint exactly why you feel the way you do or what's right, what's wrong. But when you have these two here, it's just an inner knowing, and you have to learn discernment and how to separate your fears from your feelings. So your inner knowing, it's not going to be something that just feels so like anxious. It's like something that's very still. It's calmness. It's like you just know. I put it as an example, like if like if somebody's like, what's 1 + 1? 2. It's just like something that offhand. You don't feel anxious about it. You're not freaking out like, oh my God, what is it? What is it? It's just something that you just know. It just, you just know it. Okay. And so many of you, I see that disappointment because you didn't want a situation to fail. You believed in it at one point in time, but now you're realizing that you need more recognition, more praise, more appreciation. And so if that means you need to remove yourself, that's just what that means. Okay, Pisces. So that's your advice, is to listen to your intuition when it comes to removing yourself from people who aren't giving you that validation, who aren't, cherishing you and seeing your worth, etc. Okay. So moving on to love for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what we got here for love for singles. Single Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love. King of Swords. You could have a air sign. Ace of Cups. Y'all got that yesterday when I did your what's that? New Moon and Scorpio reading. Y'all got the Ace of Cups from a different day. All right, so you got this energy here. So a lot of you have a new love. New love is coming in if you want that. For November or even going into December. Others of you are going to feel very guarded about this, okay? Because maybe this is just something that you weren't expecting here, but there's going to be a lot of new unexpected things that are coming up. All right, for singles, if you're single, you might not feel ready. Like I said, you can feel very nervous. Page of Wands reverse, Four of Pentacles. So you're going to feel guarded, like you're not really sure how to handle this, but there is potential for this if you would like it. Possible, like I said, air sign here with the King of Swords, or somebody that is older than you. All right, what about those of Pisces already connecting or already in something? Oof. This Ten of Swords, man. This Ten of Swords is coming out for everybody. Nine of Swords. Okay. What are y'all worried about in your connections, your relationships here? Anything else? Some fears coming up? Tell me more about the Ten of Swords for Pisces. What is that? Okay. Hierophant, Taurus, and let's see, Ten of Swords. For some of you, you're not really feeling that confident where you're at with your person, and this is not going to be for everybody. All right, maybe your views on commitment are a little bit different, or you're worried about something in regards to the commitment. Could be with a Taurus you're dealing with here, or a Leo. But you got the Strength card in reverse, and then you got that Ten of Swords energy. So I feel like some of you are feeling like either there's been a ending with somebody that you're connecting to, or you could be worried about the ending here for somebody that you have a lot of strong emotions for, or you could just be dealing with a lot of your own baggage, and you're feeling like it's affecting your relationship with this person, or vice versa. Maybe they have a lot going on and you're just very stressed out. I just feel a lot of stress and anxiety between you both. Okay, or it's either about this relationship specifically, or you just feel very nervous with your own baggage, or you're worried about your partner's baggage. All right, so that's where it looks like it's going here. Let's see, any other advice we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for November for love. What other energies are coming towards Pisces? Retreat, past life. Wow. What else do we have for Pisces? Reconciliation. Who's coming back? Uh-oh, somebody coming back. Somebody's coming back at your own risk. Okay, so some of you have, like, if this is not a past person, this is a past life connection coming back towards you, Pisces. You have reconciliation, then you have past life relationship. You have known each other before. All right, but I feel like this is somebody, could be that you were already dealing with, but it looked like they're coming back with the same problems. All right, romantic feelings, and pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So, you know, just because this is a past life soulmate, or this is someone from your past, or it's been some time, that doesn't mean that everything is just going to be hunky-dory and ready to go. Okay, so for the ones that this is going to resonate for, you'll know if it resonates for you if somebody comes back. Okay, because some people are like, how do I know it's for me? Well, if it's happening, or if it happens, then it's for you. You'll just already have that awareness. You'll be prepared for it. Okay, but you're meant to keep an open mind about this person coming back, because just because they're a soulmate, just because they're whoever, twin flame, whatever, doesn't mean that they're perfect. Okay, we all have our faults, and it doesn't mean that every connection is healthy. All right, it doesn't mean that it's toxic, but it doesn't mean that it's healthy. All right, so be careful about that. Don't ignore the red flags, Pisces. All right. And oh, and then you have retreat. For others of you, this is a good time to get some one-on-one time, quality time with the person that you're dealing with, if you are dealing with somebody, or like I said, that new love energy coming in. It's a good time for you guys to work on your intimacy and building with that person, because I see some trust issues coming up. All right, so you might not trust them, or they might not trust you, but spending that quality time to get to know them is going to be helpful. All right, so thank you so much, Pisces, for watching. I hope this reading resonated for you. If this reading resonated for you, let me know down in the comments down below. All right, I'm going to be finishing up on my Patreon. I have been taking a mini break on there, but I'm about to get back to recording soon because I'm on vacation. All right, love you, Pisces. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.